never met no one who talk like that. And if you hang up on a nigga, bitch, I call right back. Roll my windows up, dollar rolling windows up, biscuit ass niggas want.
And I don't care if my son teacher asks for a new engine, transmission, and alternator for her car. I'm going to get it for you. You said what? How much was it? Okay, I'm going to give it to you in 4 installments. Okay, baby? Y'all making jokes about the bus needing 4 new tires. Guess what? You say you need 4 new tires. Nah, Johnny, if you gonna be out here at 6:45 for real this time, because I'm sick of you being late, man. If you got the new tires, there's no reason for you to be slipping and sliding past this stop. All right. Don't get me wrong. I get it. Money tight. And if you can't afford to get the stuff, then just, hey, I can't afford to get that. I'm sorry I can't get the extra material. But, baby, if you got a little extra scratch, ask that teacher what her favorite coffee is. You know what it's like dealing with your child. You just dealt with your child for 2 months. You know what it's like. And them people with them for 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Baby, that's your school, son. You need to step up and do your responsibilities. All I'm saying is I'm not going to be one of the parents that complain. I know my child hyper. You said you need a coffee to keep up with them. I heard you loud and clear. Y'all pay over $100 for a pair of shoes but won't get some extra supplies?
So the parents are online crashing out about school supplies again like they do every year. And so I am here to show you that you actually don't have to spend $500 on notebooks, pencils, and paper, okay? Some of your school supply lists end up so expensive because you're allowing your 6-year-old to tell you that they refuse to carry anything except for a $175 book bag. I mean, literally, I just saw a mom up here who was asking people to sit with her and watch her video to the end so she could afford to buy the book bag that her 5-year-old was demanding. All right, let's do a little breakdown, shall we? So this is the school supply list for my daughter to enter 2nd grade this year. She needs headphones, a 1.5-inch 3-ring binder, 2 composition notebooks, a 24-pack of number 2 pencils, a pair of scissors, 2 boxes of 24-pack crayons, a box of markers, a pack of wide ruled notebook paper, 4 black dry erase markers, 4 glue sticks, 2 vinyl folders, 1 pack of erasers, 1 standard pencil box, 1 box of tissues, 2 containers of disinfecting wipes, 1 box of gallon freezer bags, a box of sandwich bags, a can of disinfectant spray, 1 bottle of sanitizer or soap, and Play-Doh is optional. So the first thing I looked for was the headphones, right? I went on Walmart. They have these kids' headphones for school that are on rollback right now for $10.39. No, my 7-year-old does not need a pair of Beats. No, my 7-year-old doesn't need a pair of Apple headphones to do her schoolwork in 2nd grade. She will be getting these very cute teal and purple kids' headphones for $10.39. Or hell, maybe if she wants the purple ones up there, she can get those for $12.99. Now right here, they have the 1.5-inch 3-ring binders at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. And look, they even have super cute designs. They have the little lightning bolts, they have the video games, the checker print, the little rainbow cheetah prints giving a Lisa Frank moment. Because I know some of you love to get up here complaining about how you're not going to buy your child no ugly solid color folder. Meanwhile, those will be the exact same parents who don't open the folder the whole fucking school year. Don't check an ounce of work. But you ain't gonna buy your baby an ugly folder though. That cute folder will be full of F's all fucking year and you won't even know about it because you don't open it and look in it. But all right, they got cute designs for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Bam, they got the composition notebooks, 100-page composition notebooks for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. All right, now we're back to Walmart. For 92 cents, you can get a 24-pack of number 2 pencils. 92 cents. Her school supply list said she only needed 1 pack. I'm probably going to buy more than 1 for 92 cents. Okay, she needs a pair of scissors. They got these little safety scissors with the guards. They got the regular safety scissors, and they got the regular scissors all for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. All right, she needs 2 boxes of 24-count crayons, 24-count Crayola crayons for $1.25 each at Dollar Tree. Because I know some of y'all love to get up here talking about, I'm not buying my child no Dollar Tree ass crayons, which I get it. Rose art and shit. Trash. I'm not gonna have my baby coloring with a candlestick either, all right? But they got Crayola 24-pack for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. All right, she needs her markers. They got Crayola markers, both the wide tip and the fine tip, on rollback for 97 cents at Walmart. Wide ruled notebook paper, 97 cents at Walmart. 4-pack of dry erase markers, $2.88 at Walmart. 4 glue sticks, $2.47 at Walmart. Elmer's glue, good glue brand, you know it's gonna work. She needs her 2 vinyl folders. They got all sorts of colors and designs at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Now they said a pack of erasers. I'm not sure if they're talking about erasers for the pencils or like dry erase board erasers. So right here, they have all sorts of different pencil erasers for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And then right here, they have a dry erase board eraser for $1.77 at Walmart. And it's magnetic, which the teachers love because then they can stick it right up there on the whiteboard. She needs a pencil box. They got all sorts of colors and designs for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. They only asked for 1 pack of tissues, but they got an 8-pack for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Disinfectant wipes, they got a pack for $3.48 at Walmart. Because in case y'all don't know, you don't always have to get the name brand of everything. It is fine to grab a great value pack of disinfecting wipes. It's gonna disinfect all the same. Same thing with the freezer bags. Y'all trip out about the freezer bags. You don't have to buy the 80 count, 50 count, 70 count. They have a 20 count pack of freezer bags for $3.22 at Walmart. Something is better than nothing. That's what y'all fail to realize. You don't have to get the biggest and most extravagant of everything. The teachers just appreciate something. Sandwich bags. They got a 50 count of great value sandwich bags for $1.98 at Walmart. Disinfectant spray. Great value multi-purpose cleaner for $2.77. They got lemon scent and they have one with bleach. And they said sanitizer or soap. I always go with sanitizer every year. They got the 8-ounce bottles with the pump that can sit right there on the teacher's desk for $1.25 each. So between Walmart and Dollar Tree, you know how much my total was? For headphones, a binder, 2 notebooks, 24-pack of pencils, pair of scissors, 2 boxes of 24-pack crayons, box of markers, wide-ruled notebook paper, 4 dry erase markers, 4 glue sticks, 2 vinyl folders, 1 pack of erasers, a standard pencil box of tissue, 2 disinfecting wipe containers, box of gallon bags, sandwich bags, disinfectant spray, sanitizer. You know what the total was? $46.82. $46.82. $46.82. And look, you can get a clear book bag on clearance right now for $3.98. Only $4.97 shipping. Go get the damn babies' school supplies.
I ain't got no kids, but I'm in Walmart right now. And I'm looking at the prices of these. I'm gonna show y'all. That's just for the notebook. That's for the spiral bound. Was 90 cents, now it's 45. Crayons 50 cents. Cheapest binders $2. Scissors 97 cents. $4 for like the mechanical pencils. And there's like a ton of them in there. Look at the prices of these. 50 cents, $2, $3. Markers 97 cents. 47 cents. I don't got kids, but it is a little crazy how y'all, I ain't saying that, the proof is in the pudding, but yeah.
Old classroom. When you was in Target buying all that stuff trying to decorate your classroom, sweetheart, you didn't stop and get you some Lysol and some hand sanitizer?
Okay. You ready? It's not, look. See, it's just like air. That's it. So mucus is gonna come out your nose, okay?
I'm not buying nothing. Anything that my kids need to succeed, you provide everything. Okay? I'm not providing anything but the body. And I'm barely doing that. You better be glad I'm doing that. And then also,
what I don't understand is why you need 36 number 2 pencils. Devontae, you got one hand. That's not making sense to me. These pencils must come with the answer to the test. You must finna be answering the test with one pencil and writing an essay with the other one at the same damn time. You're not even gonna use, you're gonna get one pencil, okay, and make it work. That's ridiculous. What you need 5 composition notebooks for?
I got 5 classes.
We gonna get the one notebook that has 5 subjects in it and you're gonna make it work. Want me to get 5 composition notebooks and 4 packs of loose leaf paper. Son, they all got paper in it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so either you want the paper that's loose, or you want the paper that's bonded. Pick one, because we're not doing that. Okay? What you need 2 boxes of Ziploc bags for? That bitch must be putting meat in the freezer. I'm not understanding, Devontae. I'm not doing it. Okay, she wants us to pay her arm and leg for what? I know what she's doing. She trying to get supplies from funky ass kids. I don't care about them kids. I got one child. What we need Kleenex box? What you need 3 boxes of Kleenex for? You can use the tissue and then wipe your little snotty ass nose if you get sick. We're not doing it. Okay, I'm not. 4 bottles of Elmer's glue. The fuck is you gluing? It makes no sense. Colored pencils, 2 packs of colored pencils. Son, you're not even artistic. Okay? And I'm not paying you. I'm not sending you to school to draw. No, we're not doing this. No, I'm not doing it. Non-toxic dry erase markers. You're going to get the toxic one if they the cheapest. You hear me? No, and she got a problem with it. When you show up to school on the first day, you tell her to call me. That's what you do. You tell her to call me, and I'll give a piece of my mind. Because, no, we're not doing this.
This is for all the teachers. How about y'all go to some of these back to school events and get some of those free book bags and some of those free pencils and things of that nature for your classroom, and stop asking the parents. Go to some of these events, teachers. I said what I said.
She thinks she's talking to?
I think she's talking to you.
You must have lost your couple years, baby.
Okay.
You must have lost your mind. You barking up the wrong certification. I think you need to put some clothes on and go somewhere. Ask the parent. The parent. You lost your non-custodial mind. How long it took you to come up with this stupid stuff? And I want to know who you ran it by, and they said it was cool to post. I want to know so you'll have somebody to hold hands with when y'all jump off that building. You ain't want to ask. That's meager accommodations. You can't accommodate meager accommodation? What you think we deal with? Teach for a semester and then come back with that stupid stuff you talking about. I bet you change your tune. You don't have a clue right now. Trying to get some likes, trying to get some followers. You did, you got some attention. We ain't gonna keep asking. Don't send them. As soon as your baby needs some Kleenex or pencil, you're gonna have to come up there and give it to them. Every time they ain't got something, you come give it to them. Bet you change your mind. Comments don't affect veteran teachers. We already have a set of problems. You what we call extra problems. Go out there, baby.
Okay.
Close the door behind you.
Okay.
Put your earmuffs on out there, baby. You already gonna buy stuff. We don't need no suggestions. We need Lysol because they nasty. Sanitizer because they germy. You got a problem with buying it, it's probably because you germy and nasty. Kleenex in the classroom is like a man for some of y'all. Hard to keep talking that noise about supplies, but I bet your baby have a fresh pair of Jordans on when school start. Match with his F. The time you spent recording and posting this baseless rant, you could have been down there waiting in line. We babysit all day long. We have more than you do. You the one need to be thanking us for your break. We give you 8 hours. You stretched that to 9 or 10 because you don't pick them up on time but drop them off extra early. You saying too much, you're not doing enough. Tell me you broke without telling me you broke. You the reason why the kids act like we owe them something. Hear you saying stupid stuff. Don't come to the office unless you want detention. You have a whole new acronym to parents. Parents always rewarding everything with new tennis shoes. Parents ought to knock down parents just to get us what we asked for. You should run to go get it. I don't give a class if a teacher asks for a Jeep Wrangler. You need to be beating them to the dealership with the down payment. So many other people you can borrow. You're not gonna get the supplies, don't get the supplies. Just shut up. Don't be surprised when your baby ain't got the supplies. All teachers, that's what y'all need to start doing. The parents don't get the supplies, don't supply them with the supplies that the parent don't supply. Surprise, what you gonna use for glue? Spit right with your finger. You send them to school with sniffles, the flu, runny nose, runny attitude, can't even talk, can't spell, can't write in cursive, can't put 2 sentences together. You tripping about some supply. Not today, parent Satan. Not today, parent Satan.
My kids' list got 4 boxes of Kleenexes. Imagine every single kid in the classroom of 20 bring 4 boxes of Kleenexes on top of the Lysol spray and wipes.
Ain't no way we on this app arguing about some fucking school supplies. Now this whole summer y'all been singing that Lotto song, Brokey. And now all of a sudden, 4 Kleenex boxes, a pack of pens, a pack of pencils is a problem. And let's not forget when y'all had that Don Julio bottles on y'all head. Talking about some Don. Should have been buying some Don dish soap for your kids. And then y'all like, well, they want 4 packs of pens. And I'm just gonna buy 1 pack for my son and my daughter because these teachers, they keeping the pens, they keeping the extra supplies. They're teachers. What the fuck are they supposed to do with the supplies? What do y'all think they're doing with these supplies? They're taking it home, running a sweatshop, selling these pens out their back door? I can already see it. These parent-teacher conferences finna be crazy this year.
So I'm going to say this since no other parent is saying it. And I'm definitely qualified because I have 5 children. I have 2 sets of twins and a teenager. I'm a parent who does not buy school supplies. Yeah, you heard me right. I do not buy school supplies. And let me tell y'all why.
You don't even gotta tell me why. Because it doesn't matter. And it's stupid. And it's embarrassing. I'm using her video like as an example because I'm seeing way too many parents on here way too comfortable telling us that they could really give a fuck less about their kids. And I wish I was being facetious when I said that. I wish I was joking with that. Over the past couple of days, obviously, as you know, back to school is nearing, right? Like we're coming back, you know, we're getting to be that time, y'all. I'm seeing so many parents out here making videos talking about how they not buying no school supplies for their kids. And it's crazy to me because it's like, why not? Like, is price? Is that what it is? What are we talking about? First of all, you can go to Five Below and get you some book bags. Loose leaf paper, pencils, I mean, it's called Walmart, dollar store. Like, what are we talking about? 75% of the shit that you can get for back to school is you can get at Dollar General. Only thing you probably can't get is a book bag, and you can get that at Five Below. The cheap side of Walmart. Like, what are we saying right now? And it's like y'all come on social media and y'all are so, and I guess because there's an audience for everybody, like y'all are so, comfortable just telling us how neglectful a lot of y'all could be, honestly, with no shame about it. And again, it's not just to homegirl, right? It's to a bunch of y'all out here that I'm talking to. Like, y'all really out here not trying to get y'all kids ready for school? Y'all sound like them parents on Coach Carter that got mad at the coach because all he wanted was for his kids to get good grades. They was mad at him because he wanted them to wear a tie and a button-up shirt on game day. That's how y'all sound. That's how y'all sound. I mean, and it's crazy because y'all pay $120+ for seafood boils, but y'all don't want to get your kid a pack of pencils. Y'all found the money for the Beyonce concert, but y'all don't want to get a book bag. Y'all be up in the malls, but y'all don't want to. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit just don't be making sense to me, man. It just doesn't make sense. And I've seen too many videos like this. I just had to come on here and say something, because what are we talking about right now? Like, this shit, like, school supplies aren't made of gold. Like, you can get school supplies. Like, anyway, that's all I had to say.
And when there's no more fucking teachers left in the world because y'all keep fucking bullying these teachers over some fucking school supplies you had to buy for somebody else's kid to share, make sure your ass hop in front of that fucking classroom and you teach your own kids your fucking self, because it's about to be no more teachers left in this classroom thanks to y'all fucking selfish ass parents. Y'all so fucking quick to share men, but y'all can't share school supplies with other kids. That school supply list max costs about $25. A lot of kids and parents can't afford to buy their children school supplies, and y'all wonder why teachers are fucking quitting. Y'all realize that a lot of teachers want to quit every single day, but the only reason why they don't quit is because they actually give a fuck about our kids. Teachers already don't get paid shit to begin with. I don't buy school supplies to share with other kids. Do you hear how stupid and fucking selfish y'all sound? These are children. It's a fucking box of pencils that may cost you at max $1.50 at Walmart. A teacher's budget is crazy. A lot of that shit they have to pay for out their fucking pocket. So if you have to buy an extra sanitizer for the class, who the fuck cares? I have watched parents in classrooms cuss a fucking teacher out, all because the fucking teacher asked their child to put their cell phone away in class. Oh, I bought my child's cell phone. They could be on it. What? You couldn't pay me to be a teacher. There is no amount of money in the world that you can pay me to be a motherfucking teacher these days. Fuck all that.
You motherfucking teachers get y'all lazy asses the fuck up during the summertime and go stand up in these motherfucking lines. If y'all want these kids, I'm a mom that I'm going to...
Let me show you something. Look at this. Look at all of this. Look at this. You see all these? I don't read these. These ain't my books. My mom is a teacher. She has been a teacher for 30 plus years. Every year, my mom spends hundreds, probably thousands of her own dollars for things for her classroom, for your students, for your children. To call teachers, especially teachers in the state of Texas, lazy has to be one of the most comical things I have ever seen. So you're talking about these events. I personally work back to school events, and let me tell you something. A teacher cannot pull up to a back to school event and get a classroom amount of school supplies for her school, because 9 times out of 10 these events require registration, and some of them, especially the ones in Dallas, will sometimes require that you bring the kid with you in order to get the school supplies. So telling a teacher to go stand in line at the back to school events isn't realistic. She's not going to be able to get enough school supplies for the entire class. Now, some of you are saying you are single mothers and you can't afford to buy extra for the class. Do you know what I say to that? Don't. Get what you can get on your students' list. Get what you can afford. Get what you can get. Because there are parents in the classroom who don't mind getting the extra. So if you fall short somewhere, that's okay. Because I sent extra with my kid to make sure your kid is okay. That's what it means when people say it takes a community. And I am so upset to see mostly people from my community not wanting to help the community. Like, if you legitimately do not have it, fine. You don't have it. You don't have it. You're a single mama. You got kids to take care of. Don't you think a lot of people in our community understand that? But if you do have it, it don't hurt to send an extra pack of dry erase markers for the kid who just lost their mama to cancer. It don't help to send 2 extra pack of papers for the kid whose mom just lost their job because we're in the state of Texas and they canceling and ended everything out here. Like, be for real. Because you never know what God got in store for you in your life and what community you might have to reach out to get some help. Like, be serious. Like, I thought this was a joke at first. Y'all really out here seriously on this? Like, do better.
Teachers, you have officially lost your minds. My kids' school supply list this year was insanity. You guys would literally not even believe the stuff that's on the school supply list. Number 1, pencils. Kids don't even use pencils anymore. My kid's not going to use any. He's on his phone. So I'm not sending pencils, okay? He's going to use his phone. Then that wasn't even the worst part. They had Kleenex, hand sanitizer. I mean, what? Who even uses Kleenex and hand sanitizer, okay? Hand sanitizer is bad for them anyways. And Kleenex, I told my kids to just wipe it on their teacher's clothes. I'm not sending Kleenex for the teachers to take it and go do whatever it is that they do with it. My kids don't even, I asked them, did your teacher ever give you a Kleenex last year? And my kids said no. So I know that the teachers took all the Kleenex, took it home, and sold it on Facebook and used the rest for themselves. Wow, I'm so mad. Then the worst part of it all was at the bottom they said, don't write your kid's name on the stuff. What? What do you mean don't write my kid's name on the stuff? It's your job to keep track of whose is whose. Teachers need to keep track of whose markers go to who, whose pencils go to whose notebooks, whose coats, whose backpacks, whose lunchboxes, whose shoes, all of the other accessories that they're bringing to school. They need to keep track of that. It's not that hard. I do it for my kids every day, and I have 2. How many do they have? Like 15? 20? That's not even that many. Gosh. And then if you're so desperate for school supplies, then go to one of these free school supplies events. What? The schools put that on? Well, then why did the schools even put it on? Oh my gosh, that's so ridiculous. Wow, I'm so mad. I need a minute. First, they're trying to make our kids gay in health class and doing these safe touch presentations. Like, I know what that really means. Then, there's like litter boxes around every corner. And now you want my kids to share? Not gonna happen. I posted about this in my Moms Who Hate Teachers Facebook group, and everyone agrees with me. And honestly, I would rather buy school supplies and burn them in my yard than give them to teachers. Like, what are they gonna ask for next? Maternity leave? More money? You already make enough. You never even work. And then, at this point, like, why do I even pay taxes? Okay, I'm never paying taxes again, actually. I don't even own a house, but if I ever did, never paying property taxes because I hate teachers. They're so selfish.
To the mom who said she's not buying any school supplies this year for her 5 kids, or how many kids you got, because the school should provide everything, I got beef with you. And let me tell you why. You're not sending anything. No folders, no crayons, no spirals, no pencils, because you think It's a school's responsibility. And on top of that, you said you don't like sending school supplies because they go into a shared community pile and you don't want your kids using stuff they didn't bring. But let me guess, you're going to be the first one up there to complain about anything and everything. Let me ask you this. What exactly are you contributing? You're the type of parent who contributes to absolutely nothing and demands everything. Okay, you want it all. You say, I send my kids to school. That's enough. No, it's not, ma'am. And now you expect the school to cover everything using the Title I funding. Ma'am, that's not how Title I funding works. It's not a giant Target gift card. That money is earmarked for specific interventions, software, tutoring, academic resources, not your kids' glitter folders and highlighters. You said, well, they buy Chromebooks with that funding, so they can also buy supplies. Is that your logic? But here's the wild truth. You know the Chromebooks and the pads that they do provide? Your kids destroy them. I dropped it. I slammed it. I used it as a weapon to hit my friend with it. I punched the screen. I picked up the keyboards. It's always an oopsie. And who has to scram to find a replacement so your kid can stay on task? The teacher, the staff, the admin, the office front staff. This right here, this is the mindset of why teachers are leaving. It's about parents who refuse to partner. Let's be real. Parents are supposed to be the teacher's right hand. We're supposed to work with them. We're supposed to be a team. But if you're not willing to do that, now don't be surprised when your child falls through the cracks, because the teachers in schools, they can't carry it all alone.
I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to chime in. As a teacher of 10 years and a mom of 3, I wasn't going to do it, but I can't help it. The parallels that I can make to the behavior of these moms bitching about school supplies to their behaviors the rest of the school year, it's almost too easy. You guys are making it too easy. Like, you're absolutely the mom that's going to send me an email the night before your 5-day-long vacation and ask me to prepare a week's worth of work. And then you're pissed when you're met with, no. You're the mom that parks in the fire lane, blocking the traffic for everyone else at drop off. Have you ever volunteered to go on a field trip? You're the mom that sends 63,412 emails all year with basic questions that have been answered in previous emails 6,000 million times. You ignore the nut allergy signs. You're the mom that sends your kid to school with 5 birthday invitations and then tells your kid to pass them out at lunch. That's who you are. Speaking of lunch, those Takis cost 300% more than a box of fucking crayons. You only care about yourself and your own trials, and we can't stand you. And 100% chance we can't stand your kid, but we love your kid because it's not their fault. You're their parent, and someone has to show them how to do better, so we'll do it.
Babe, you really, like, in your heart of hearts think Snaggletooth as snotty nose ass, silver cap ass, knock-kneed ass, bad ass Quantavious is not gonna use any fucking tissue or hand sanitizer in my classroom, so you don't need to buy none? I have been perusing TikTok for the past couple days, and unfortunately, I have made it to the dark side of parent versus teacher TikTok. And I say parent versus teacher because the parents fucking hate us. They hate us, babe. They literally hate us. And this subject that I'm speaking on specifically is school supplies. This is literally a topic every fucking year, but I feel like this year, like, this is the worst I've ever seen it. So I teach high school, and my kids don't even really buy school supplies like that. I'm really only speaking as an ally, babe. I'm an ally for my elementary colleagues, my elementary school colleagues, and some of my middle school colleagues. So I'm literally only speaking as an ally. But these parents who are getting on this app and fixing their lips to say they are either 1, not going to buy any school supplies, or 2, only buying minimal school supplies, they have to be fucking rage baiting. This has to be rage bait. Like, there's nothing else. Based off these videos, these parents are literally making it seem like the teachers of their children, keep in mind, they're teachers who spend 8 hours with them every fucking day. 8 hours with them badass kids every day. They're making it seem like the teachers are asking for goddamn seafood boils on those damn school supply lists. They're making it seem like their parents are asking for 30-inch fucking raw Peruvian bust-down wigs on that damn list, babe. These parents are fixing their lips to say they're not going to be buying any tissues, any Kleenex, any hand sanitizer, any additional pencils, and any fucking paper. Any wide-ruled paper. Not even college-ruled, because their kids are in fucking elementary school. Any wide-ruled paper. One lady literally fixed her lips, y'all. And I'm in such disbelief. She fixed her lips to say, I'm not buying no Kleenex. My baby don't even get sick like that. Are you fucking kidding me? She literally said she's not buying any Kleenex because her baby does not get sick like that. One lady even got on here and said that we as teachers should spend our free time going to these free school supply events and wrangling up supplies for our classroom. We should go get the school supplies. Because they as in the parents should not be responsible for getting their kids school supplies. Bitch, homeschool your kid. Unenroll your fucking kid out this goddamn, number one, out my class, but number two, out the school. Take your kid out to school. We're literally, when I say we, teachers are literally already paid fucking crumbs. We are paid stale ass Italian panko breadcrumbs. Literally, that is what we get paid. So you are telling me you want me to fund my classroom? When I can't even fund myself, I can't even fund my own living, and you want me to fund my classroom and fund the supplies for your kid, your fucking kid? I don't have no kids, baby. For your kid? And just like I said, I do not have any children of my own. But if a instance presented itself where I did have a kid who was in elementary school and they were in class and one of their classmates could not afford school supplies, they, came from a lower socioeconomic status and they needed a pack of fucking crayons because they couldn't afford a pack of crayons. They needed a box of Kleenex. They needed a container of Post-it notes. You think I'm not gonna go to fucking Five Below and spend $5 and get that for that fucking kid so that they're not embarrassed? Like, are you not embarrassed, bitch? And this is coming from a place of love, because I've been teaching for a long time. This is year 10, and I love what I do. But I'm going to be honest, babe, y'all's kids are bad. Y'all's kids are bad. The least y'all can do is get us some pencils. Pencils. Y'all act like we're asking for fucking True Religion jeans, bitch. A Birkin bag. I just want some goddamn pencils, babe. Pencils and erasers and a sharpener, an electric sharpener on a good day. That's all I'm asking for. I just don't understand, because, like, y'all can buy your babies iPhones. Fucking, what's them $100 backpacks that they want now? I can't even think of the brand, but them fucking $100 backpacks that they want now. Y'all can buy them fucking Beats. Every one of my students had a pair of fucking Beats. Y'all can buy them Beats. Y'all can buy them AirPods. Y'all can get them fucking bust-down wigs. Y'all can get them fucking every pair of designer sneakers that come out, but you cannot get your babies a spiral notebook, a wide-ruled spiral notebook, babe. Why am I having to buy my students school supplies? And if you... Baby, look, if you have known me for a while, I will buy my students whatever they need. Whether it is clothes, whether it is food, whether it is some school supplies, I will buy them whatever they need. But if you are able-bodied and you can go to the store and you can get it, go fucking get it. It's no reason why teachers should have to be funding their classroom, funding their school supplies if you can get it, if you can go get it. But I'm done with my little rant. I say all this to say, buy your baby's school supplies. Whatever that teacher has on that list, buy them school supplies. Buy them, baby. And also donate to my classroom wish list on Amazon. Thank you so much.
I was a kindergarten teacher up until a few years ago, so let me tell you a little something about most of these parents coming on this app yapping about having to buy school supplies for their child's classroom. These are the same parents who never give the school or the school district updated contact information, so that they intentionally miss every phone call, text message, email, class dojo, you name it, about their child's behavior and about their child's education. These are the same parents that will talk mad shit to no end about their child's teacher, about their child's school, and yet will never attend a PTA meeting, never attend a parent-teacher conference, and never volunteer in the classroom. And you know damn well that the parents who are saying, the schools have funding, my tax dollars pay for this, are the same ones who are voting specifically for people who have very publicly announced that they plan to cut funding to education altogether. I even saw a mom saying it's the teacher's responsibility to hit up school supply drives if they can't afford to provide community supplies for their own classroom. Newsflash, honey, most teachers have a second job during the summer because they don't have income, because no, contrary to popular belief, teachers do not get a paid summer vacation. It's essentially unemployment. A lot of them are also acting like their child will never use the communal school supplies. Like, what do you expect them to do? If they're sick and have a runny nose, do you want the teacher to tell them, no, you can't use those Kleenexes, your mom didn't pay for them? Or if they break a pencil and don't happen to have another one that day, what is the teacher supposed to say? No, fuck you. And for all the parents saying that our public funding and tax dollars should be the ones providing for the classrooms, I can't wait to see you at the next city council meeting, education town hall, school board meeting, being on the front lines, advocating for your child and their school and public education as a whole.
Yeah, and since we still on the subject of this school supply shit, let's do this. Let's do this, okay? For the parents who don't want to buy communal supplies, okay, we're gonna put you and your kids on a list, okay? And so throughout the whole year, when your kid forgets their pencil, because, you know, shit happens, unless you're really one of those moms who make sure their kid has a pencil every fucking day, and your kid is not gonna give their pencil away on the school bus, okay? Every time your kid forgets their pencil, your teacher is going to go to that list and they're going to see that you didn't contribute to the communal supplies. And so your kid is going to have to sit out and not be able to write with anything in the classroom, okay, because they didn't bring their supplies. And then their teacher is going to call you off your job every time they forget something, every time they run out of their own tissues, every time they run out of their own crayons, pencils, pens, anything like that. They're gonna call you every single time for you to come to the school and drop that shit off for your kid. Every time you're gonna be put on that list. And for the ones who actually do give a fuck, and for the ones who do realize that, hey, this benefits my kid too, we're gonna put those kids on that list. And so whenever they forget their shit, whenever they forget their stuff, because kids fuck up, you know, it's normal. Whenever they run out of tissue and they using 10, 15 swipes of tissue every fucking day, you know, we're going to check that list. And if they're on that list, then the teacher is going to pull out of the communal them some more tissue, them some more pencils, them some more pens, and life is going to go fucking on. If we want to do it that way and y'all don't want to be a part of the community, okay, y'all think y'all bigger than the fucking program, cool. Then the worst part about this conversation is that we're all at the bottom. If your kid is going to public school because you cannot afford to send your kid to private school and pay $40,000, $50,000 a year for your kid to go to private school, you're at the bottom with us. You're not special. We're all at the bottom. The teachers, the parents, the students, all of this shit who rely on government funds, we're at the bottom. And we're all fighting each other about fucking school supplies. Meanwhile, we need to be fighting these politicians. We need to be fighting this local governments. And the parents that complain about the communal, you don't see them at the fucking meetings. You don't see them at the meetings. And guess what? You don't see me at the meetings either. You don't see me at the meetings, but I'm also not the one complaining. I'm just gonna go buy the fucking supplies so all the kids can have what they need. So if you don't want to buy the fucking supplies, show up at the goddamn meetings. Because they're debating on all this shit. Where y'all wondering, oh, my taxpayer dollars, you know, my tax dollars fund this, fund that, fund this. They don't. Your tax dollars never funded the supplies. Never. The tax dollars barely fund the fucking teacher's salary, if we being real. I don't know where y'all got that shit from that the taxes is supposed to pay for the supplies. This is a part of having kids, unfortunately. It's just a part of it. So show up at the fucking meetings. I ain't showing up because, first of all, I don't even have time, but I'm also not complaining. I show up with my vote. I will vote. I vote locally and I vote nationally. I will vote. I have no problem voting because I do think the system is fucked. It's completely fucked. But that's all I can do. I'm part of the 92% that didn't even want this fucking administration in the goddamn office. But it didn't matter what administration would be in office. It didn't matter what. Schools are chronically underfunded every single time. It doesn't matter who is in office. So if you want change, be a part of the fucking change. And my last point on this, my last fucking point is, look at all who is arguing about this. It's all women. Women make up the teachers. It's like 80% women or some shit like that. Majority is teachers, and it's one of the most underfunded careers ever. And mainly women are teachers. And mainly women are the ones in the households who are buying the supplies. Whether you're a single parent or whether you're a two-person household, you're the one who has to focus on shit like that, mainly. Now, of course, men are involved. Don't get it twisted. But it's majority of women who are arguing about this shit. We're supposed to be sticking to fucking together. They got us arguing back and forth about this bullshit. We need to be arguing with their asses. But that's, you know, that's another conversation for another day.
For all y'all parents who don't want to help contribute, look at this. 25 cents for a folder. Then you got 47 cents for some pencils that y'all complaining about to put y'all child's name on the damn pencils. Then you got, it's so much. Like, do y'all see this? 97 cents for some pens. Take y'all selves to the store and buy y'all kids their school supplies. $20, 38 cent notebooks. I'll keep it going. 38 cent notebook. These are just journals. Look, so much stuff. And then y'all talking about binders. Let's find y'all a cheap binder. See that? $1.22. 35 cent notebooks. 99 cent post-it tape. 99 cent. $2 scissors. You could probably find that in Dollar Tree. Whiteboards for $2. We can keep going. All these aisles in Walmart, and y'all complaining about buying y'all kids 50 cent, 25 cent glue sticks. Y'all want the teacher to buy it, and the teacher is not gonna buy it. Buy y'all children they stuff.
Like you a sorry ass parent if you're trying to govern all the school supplies that your kids bring, because those same students, she might be asking for a lot because she knows 9 times out of 10 people are going to bring half of that. Y'all have a mind of your own. You're not going to bring all. I understand designated folders and stuff like that, but when it comes to crayons, pens, and pencils, are y'all serious? Kids break crayons all the time. They're going to need a replacement one. And then when your child runs out of that box, they're going to expect that same teacher that you told to go get it by themselves to have it and cover your child. Y'all telling them to go to their own back to school events. Why can't your sorry ass do it? If you so mad about the money that you're going to spend, go to those same free events that you're telling the teacher to go. Teachers are already your child's confidant. They're already your therapist. They're the teacher as well, and then they're the sheriff. Got to make sure everything going on in class. And you mean to tell me on top of that you still want them to be the financial advisor? That's sorry as fuck. Especially if their elementary children are taught to share, but now they got to be exclusive with folders and crayons and pencils. Y'all gonna confuse it. They'll be the same ones. Teachers are here to teach. Okay, if they're here to teach, teaching does not involve buying your child school supplies. Now they have to do that when they run out. Like, y'all gotta pick a struggle. I might not like this one, but I feel like black women are trying to be combative about anything. Like, you don't see no other race complaining about buying fucking 4 folders. Like, what? Then getting mad when it doesn't get sent back at the end of the school year. First, the teacher's not gonna remember that. 2, whatever is left goes back to the next year. Is it that deep? Like, are y'all that serious? Most of the things on the list, can y'all post a list so we can do a price check? It's no more than $15. You hoes is crying about $15 when y'all buying them children $100 sneakers. Like, what the fuck? And it's not like it doesn't benefit your child. Oh my God.
It is not our job to supply all other students with school supplies. We pay taxes for that. The school should be funded to supply pencils.
No one who talk like that. And if you hang up on a nigga, bitch, I call right back. Look, roll my windows up, dollar rolling windows